I've always admired people with an entrepreneurial spirit, because like it's something I actually honestly really wish I had and have been able to develop, but for some reason it just seems to evade me. But I've always admired those that have that type of spirit, that think of an idea, are able to build, and are able to build a business that people are willing to patronize. Like it's something that I've always wished I had. I've made different attempts, but yeah, I'm not an entrepreneur, so accepted my fate kinda. Like it's just not there, it's just not there. So I just hope I marry somebody that has an entrepreneurial spirit. So today's topic is something that would please the entrepreneurs. So if you're an entrepreneur, this is something that you might want to watch. It's a video that would help you with information about migrating as an entrepreneur. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks once again for being here today. Thanks for choosing to watch this video. If you are new here, thank you for choosing to join us today. And please hit the subscribe button if you haven't by now. And for my old viewers and subscribers, thanks once again for choosing to be here on another Wednesday. Thanks for choosing to watch our video today. And if you haven't subscribed by now, up till now, please go ahead to hit the subscribe button so that you get notified anytime that I post a new video. And for the old subscribers, old viewers and subscribers, again, I can never stop saying thank you guys for choosing to subscribe to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about the startup visa. The startup visa is a pathway that allows entrepreneurs who have some skill or potential to build a viable business within Canada to migrate as permanent residents of Canada. There are certain things that you must have as an entrepreneur. So your business must be innovative, so it has to be something that's wow, will change the world. So imagine if Mark Zuckerberg was looking to migrate to Canada when he had started Facebook. This would have been an immigration pathway that would have been good for him. So your business must be innovative, it must be different, it must be innovative. It's not just the usual. Then it must be something that can create jobs in Canada. Like everybody's looking for how to grow their economy. Every country is looking for how to get their economy to number one. So it should be able to create job. Everybody, like your economy being in a good shape means that your people are employed, money is flowing through the land, and you're number one, you're at the top. And then your idea, your business must be able to compete globally. So not just local champion, like anywhere in the world, it should have a fighting chance. It must be able to compete with other innovative businesses all over the world. So if you have all of this, if your business has all of this, then you may be eligible to apply to become a permanent resident of Canada through this pathway, through the startup visa pathway. So 5 owners of a company, so if people are up to 5 that own a business that is innovative, can compete globally and can provide jobs in Canada, then 5 of you have an opportunity to apply to become permanent residents of Canada using the startup visa. Who can apply? Anyone who has a qualifying business can apply. Like now, there are some things you have to meet to be considered a qualifying business. Like this one, I have to read it from my laptop. I can't put that in my head. So to qualify as a qualifying business, you must meet the following standards. So at the time of applying for your permanent residency, you must have a commitment from a designated organization. So a designated organization is a business group that has been approved by the Canadian government to invest in or support possible startups. So they have approval from the government to invest in or support startup businesses, and so you must have a commitment from a designated organization at the time when you're applying for your permanent residency. And each applicant under this business, remember I told you that at least 5 owners can apply under this pathway with one business. So each applicant has to have at least 10% voting right in the company, and the applicants and the designated organization must have 50% of the joint voting rights at the time of applying for your permanent residency. Now there's a second part. This is for when you receive your permanent residency. You should be able to provide active and ongoing management of the business from within Canada. Secondly, an essential part of that business must be occurring within Canada. Lastly, the business must be incorporated in Canada, so it must be a Canadian incorporated business. So these three would be at the time you receive your permanent residency. So you must provide active and ongoing management of the business within Canada. An essential part of the business must be happening and occurring in Canada, and the business must also be incorporated in Canada. So if you have all of this, you may be eligible to apply. Then you also need to have a letter of support from the designated organization. So the designation organization would give you a letter of support indicating that they would be supporting you, and then they would forward a commitment certificate to the IRCC. This is something that they will forward to the IRCC by themselves. You need to find the designated organization, show them all you need to show, convince them that this is a worthy idea to invest in and a worthy idea to support. And once they agree that and are convinced by you that this is a worthy idea, they would give you a letter of support and then send a commitment certificate to IRCC by themselves. So you need to find them. They are listed on the IRCC website. I'll be leaving that link in the description box below. You also have to meet a language test level of CLB 5. The proficiency level for your language test has to be 5. So whether it's English or French, speaking, reading, writing and listening has to be at least a CLB 5. So it can either be English or French. Canada is bilingual, so it can be either of those languages. And then you also have to have proof of funds. For one person, for this application, the amount you have to have would be $13,310. So as usual with everybody, with every additional person, the amount increases. So you have to have at least $13,310 if it's just you. But if you have family, maybe a spouse or a dependent child that would be joining you, the amount increases with each person. This is because Canada would not be giving you any social benefits as a startup business, so you have to also be able to take care of yourself when you just move to Canada, at least before your business starts taking care of you. So you also have to have some money of your own. How do you apply? The method of application would be, the first step would be for you to get the application package. The application package would contain your the forms that you have to fill, and you also contain information about the supporting documents that you have to attach to your application. So that would include your passport, birth certificates for you, your spouse, your children, if your spouse is late, death certificate, a marriage certificate, your passport photograph, your language test, police reports, medicals, your national ID card. These are some of the documents that you would need to include. So you fill out your forms and attach all of these documents, all of these supporting documents. You also attach the supporting letter which the designated organization gave you, and then you also have to pay the fees. So what are the applicable fees? For an individual, for the applicant, it would be $2,140. So that's $2,140. So if you have a spouse, that spouse would pay $1,625. So that's $1,625. And for each child, each dependent child that you have, it would be $230. So that's the fees that you would have to pay. You'd have to pay the fees. Once you filled out your forms and paid your fees, you mail in their application to an address that they will give you. You would see the address there in your application package. So you mail in the application. The processing time for this is between 12 to 16 months. So that's the timeline it might take if you are lucky. If for some reason your head is there, your head is good, it might come out before that 12 to 16 months, but if you're not, it might come out 16 months. Or anti-cocoa, we're anti-cocoa, and it might be longer. So the processing time is basically 12 to 16 months. Now, the beautiful thing, like the last 3 videos that I've done, you can apply for a temporary visa as you are waiting for your permanent residency to be ready and approved while working in Canada. So you'll be working in Canada and you start earning in dollars while waiting for your PR to be approved. So you can apply for that. And this program is also applicable to all provinces and territories apart from Quebec. Like as I always say, Quebec has its own immigration pathway. So if you are looking to settle in Quebec, you would need to find out what the requirements are for settling in Quebec. I should do a video about migrating to Quebec. There are 3 types of designated organization. So the first one would be venture capital funds. So this group of people that fall under the venture capital funds are willing or have agreed to invest up to $200,000 into your business. So you've somehow convinced them that this business will make them a lot of money, and everybody wants money. That's why they're investing in you. So they have agreed to invest up to $200,000 in your business. So these are venture capital funds. So the businesses that the designated organizations are listed on the IRCC website as well, so you can check that out. I'll be leaving the link below. The second class of designated organizations would be angel investors. So these are investors that have agreed to invest up to $75,000 in your business. So they've agreed to give you this much money. And the last set of designated organizations would be business incubators. So you must be accepted into a program with a business incubator. So you have to apply to them and be accepted into their program, and then once they give you a support letter, you can then go ahead to add it to your application for PR. So this is the startup visa. Like, it's very interesting. I know a lot of people back home in Nigeria that are very entrepreneurial. Like, there are a lot of people that I admire because like they just sit down, have an idea, and are able to put it together and give it life. Unlike me, that's not my superpower. I know that. So like when I see it in people, like having an idea is one thing. I have a lot of ideas, but when I see it in people that they are able to bring their ideas to life and give it life, like give birth to their ideas basically, and be successful at it, I really do admire it. So if this is you, this is a pathway you might be willing to consider. It might be a pathway that brings you to Canada, so check that out. So do you guys know anybody that has migrated through this method, or do you know anyone that is looking to migrate through this method, or somebody that doesn't even know that this existed? Like I keep saying with every video, there are plenty of things I didn't know about migrating to Canada. There are different options, so this is one of them. Do you know anybody that is looking to migrate through this, or that doesn't know about it? You should speak to them about the startup visa. It's a pathway that can bring them, their businesses can bring them to Canada. Please share your experiences and the experiences of people that you know in the comment section. Tell me more about it. Thanks guys once again for watching my video today. I hope it has really been informative. I hope you've been able to pick up 1 or 2 things from the video today. If you are new here, this is another reminder to please hit the subscribe button. And if you've already subscribed, thank you very much for that. And please like, share, and comment on the video. Share with everybody that you know. Leave us a comment talking about your experience, or telling me about a video that you want to hear about next. Do have a lovely rest of your week. Please remember to follow me on social media. My name on Twitter and on Instagram remains Fee, PH_EEE. So PH_EEE. That's my handle. Please follow me and I would be happy to follow back.